What up, what up, what up? I'm late. So I typically post my videos on Saturday. Wow, I'm screwed up. On Friday. And I usually record them earlier in the week. But this week was absolute chaos. And I didn't get a chance to do that. So I figured, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'll do it on Friday. And I'll post it on Friday. Except yesterday was worse. So now it's Saturday. Here we are. And I'm recording this. And then I'm just going to post it. Probably unedited. So you're going to get the raw. I mean, I usually don't really edit them that much anyways. But
you know what a trend?
We have a home coffee today.
Yeah, she does.
And my kids are home. So if you hear them in the background, just like you just heard JJ. Because he just wants the spotlight.
Yeah, I do want the spotlight.
It's not my fault. Hi, Ollie. I have Ollie on the bed with JJ. Yes. Anywho, my other kids are here. So if they barge in at some point, oh no. No, Dommy.
What?
This is real life, okay? Dominic, no. 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 What do you need?
I need help.
With what?
What? I need the code.
Why are you whining? What code?
The code for the movie.
0903. So like I said, this is real mom life makeup, okay? Because all 4 Bambinos are here. Anyways, we're going to try to do this quickly. I'll try to keep it somewhat simple. Because I also told them I'd bring them to the playground today if they behave. So let's get into it. All right. So I'm going to start with my Motives Illuminating Liquid Foundation. This is on a mega sale right now. If you guys did not watch my little shop tour, my last video, please go watch it because you can learn how to do some serious Christmas shopping at a seriously great deal. Getting some cash back, etc. And this foundation is on sale for like $16 right now. Okay? Unheard of. Unheard of. It's my favorite liquid that we carry. I also really love the liquid to powder. It's really all about the finish you want, but if you're really looking for more of like a powdery matte type of finish, I would go with the liquid to powder, but this one is the illuminating. It's more of a dewy finish. JJ, please get out. You cannot leave Oliver on the bed.
I won't. Make sure to subscribe to my mom's
JJ.
channel. What? I'm just saying to subscribe.
Just go lay down with Oliver.
Look at my Marvel cards.
All
I
right.
got my Marvel cards.
Nobody cares.
I have like 1,000 of them.
Stop! Lord Jesus, help us all. Jesus, take the wheel. If this kid wants to go to the playground, he is going to get out of my camera. And he's going to go lay down with his baby brother like I told him to.
I need to show him.
JJ, nobody cares about your cards.
Spider-Man.
Good Lord. I don't...
I just want to show
What was that? What was that? He wants to show you cards that nobody... Anybody that's watching a channel about beauty does not care about your Spider-Man cards.
No, they're not Spider-Man. They're Marvel cards.
Yeah, okay. Which has Spider-Man on it, right?
There's one of them.
Spider-Man is part of Marvel.
$20.99.
He's at that I have to be right stage, but like a lot of times he's not. So it's highly annoying for everybody involved. It's not Spider-Man, it's Marvel. But Marvel is a part of Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man's a part of Marvel. Oh my God.
No, that's not just Spider-Man. Spider-Man $20.99.
All right, play with Oliver because he's getting restless.
That's from Earth.
Anyways,
2056.
this particular foundation is on a big sale. $16, and that's not like a sample size, like full size products. I'm gonna pretend that Ashton's not screaming my name from the other room.
He is.
We're just gonna block that out. Honestly though, like, I don't think these kids are gonna be going anywhere. Because they can't get it together. I already talked to you about this. I'm not talking to you about it again, Dominic. They're fighting over a game on TV. This is my life. This is my life. This is how to apply foundation while somebody's screaming mommy from the other room 700 times. Okay? Because this is obnoxious. Can mommy get 5 minutes? No, I can't. Anyways, I was talking about something the other day on my stories, and I kind of wanted to address it here too. All right, we're not going to the playground. Okay, so you let him play bowling so he stops calling my name, or we're not going.
I need to tell Tommy something.
Okay, those are your options.
I'm leaving the room for 5.
Anyways, I had to pause because these kids are going in and out, screaming at each other. I can't. Anyways, like I was saying, the other day I was talking about something on my Instagram stories. So I'm going to go in this Shape Up palette. And I want to talk about it here. I'm going to use this color here for my highlight. And that's like, I constantly see all these posts, right? And it's like, oh, you know, yelling at your children like it's traumatizing for them, or you know, saying XYZ to your kids is traumatizing, or, you know, looking at them the wrong way, breathing around your kids the wrong way is traumatizing. XYZ is abuse, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's honestly, it's a bit much. It's a bit much at this point. And some of the stuff I totally agree with. Like, no, I don't like to be the parent to literally scream bloody murder at my children all the time. But tell me why they don't listen unless I turn into the devil himself. Tell me why they don't know how to listen unless my head is spinning around in a 360. Like, I can't tell them, hey, before I started this, I said, hey, you guys need to just like chill out. Like, just like watch TV, just chill out for like 20 minutes so I can get this done. And then we'll go to the playground, right? And this is how they're acting. Not even 5 minutes in, they're screaming at each other, they're fighting. This kid's showing you his cards that, you know, nobody cares about, walking in and out of the room. Why? When I just told them, we can go to the playground if you can give me 20 minutes to work. No. But yes, I'm traumatizing them. No, I'm sorry. They're traumatizing me, okay? My point is, though, is that, like, are you guys forgetting that parents are human beings? Like, are you guys forgetting that, like, we also have off days, bad days, things are, you know, other outside things are going on in our lives that may be stressing us out or whatever. And we're human beings. We have human emotion. And sometimes you can only be pushed so much. Also, the fact that, like, okay, for me, right, I don't have a break. I don't have any days off. Where's my days off? Where's my breaks? I don't have any. I'm not even allowed to take one. I can't. And it's not because, oh, like, my husband doesn't help. That's not the case. He works a lot. So what am I supposed to do? Like, if you read a parenting book or whatever, which I was, like, listening to one on Audible recently, because I'm like, is it me? Am I the drama? And she was saying in the book, part of the reason why your buttons are so easily pushed is because you don't have any breaks. And you don't have any self-care, anything going on for yourself to take a break away from the chaos. So, of course, everything that they do is going to drive you over the edge, and you're going to start screaming because you can only handle so much. It's human nature. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's my problem. So how do I fix that if I still can't get a break? And apparently the answer is you can't. Because that's what we're dealing with, baby. That's what we're dealing with. Screaming. I told them to sit down and watch a show. Why are we screaming at each other? I don't know. And then when I get off of here and I'm like, hey, looks like we can't go to the playground, then they're going to be flipping out, right? Like, oh my gosh, how dare you say we can't go to the playground when we did everything you asked by sitting down and screaming at each other. Dominic? Dominic! Stop. Now. Let him play the game. Let him play the game. I don't want to listen to any more screaming. But yesterday, let me tell you, girl. Yesterday was so bad. When I tell you, you ever been so mad you're calm? You know, and you're literally just sitting there and like marinating in the anger. That was me yesterday. It was a scary sight. It was very scary. Oh, here we are. Why is he screaming? So play bowling. Why are you screaming about it? I just feel like it's completely unnecessary to be screaming bloody murder. Dominic, let him play. Dominic? Contour and discipline your kids. Contour, discipline, sculpt. Sculpt and scream. Is that what we should call this? Just doing a little good old-fashioned sculpt and scream over here. Oh my goodness. Anyways, like I was saying though, yesterday was bad news bears, man. I was scared of me. Okay? I was scared of me. But the only thing that really made it better was I did let them play outside for a while to burn off some energy and stuff. And that kind of gave me a little bit of a break because they weren't screaming in my face. You know what I mean? That made it a little better. I was able to cool down. They were able to cool down. Because let me tell you. But like, in terms of, oh, you need to take a break. Like, that's literally the extent of my break. And my husband's always working. That's why I'm here doing this. And, you know, selling products online and stuff is to try to supplement some of that income so that way he can be home more. And I won't be such a psychopath. We're going to go in with bronzer. And it's just funny though, like how your why changes as time goes on, because like when I started my business, I really didn't care to have it be like a full-time income. I really didn't. The only thing I truly wanted was, I just felt like it was smart to have a makeup line that I could retail to my clients instead of sending them to like Sephora or something. You know, I just felt like that was kind of intelligent. Like, hey, you love that lipstick that I used on you? Great. You can also purchase it from me. I mean, I just feel like that's kind of smart. You know? And it's just funny because I was not impressed by how good the compensation plan was at first, because like, y'all, it's one of a kind. It's not multi-level marketing. It's like its very own thing, a class of none, you know, class of one. And it's out of this world amazing. You're not going to get it from any job. You're not going to get it from an MLM. You can't find it anywhere, right? But I didn't care. Because I wasn't looking for full-time income. I still wanted to be the hairstylist and the makeup artist and still work, you know? I just felt like, okay, well, this could make me some extra money. It'd be a little extra income. And it'd be great, like, to be able to retail stuff to my clients, you know what I mean? And I wasn't interested in the business plan. And I had no interest in, like, the money side of it, really. I just wanted to make sure the product was good. Because I am very much about my integrity. And, like, I don't like scammy. Like, I'm not a scammy Pammy. And I don't like to give people the ick. Because I've been given the ick by many people. And I'm just not into it. And I also feel like I'm not a good liar, right? So if I'm like, oh my God, this blush is amazing, right? You need it. And then you get it and it's crap. It's garbage. You're never going to talk to me again. Okay. You're never going to talk to me again. And then there goes my integrity. So what? I have to lie to thousands and thousands of people on a monthly basis to make money? That's ridiculous. Gonna go with my favorite blush, Naughty. So I had met up with somebody and she brought a ton of the makeup so I could like try it. You know what I mean? I want to see how pigmented the shadows were. I knew that it was mineral based and I knew that it was cruelty free. So those were two like big points for me also. But it was like, you know, how pigmented are these colors? Let me put some stuff on my hand and see how long it's going to last. You know what I mean? Like, let me spray setting spray over it and see if it's really going to set. Things like that, you know? And then I was like, okay, I'm into it. And then I started buying some of it to try it and I absolutely loved it. So I was like, okay, I'm down with the get down. It wasn't until years later that, you know, I've been doing this for like 10 years, okay? I've been associated with the company for like 10 years, but I didn't actually have any interest in building an actual business until the past like 2 years. So, but you know, then it was like after I had kids and like pandemic and all this stuff, right? It was like, what am I doing? Like I'm sleeping on this, you know, because I was still working and stuff. Great. I dropped my brush. Still working full time. And once I was like having kids and like missing things that they were doing, I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it. I know a lot of people, you don't have a choice. It's fine. I get it. I'm not saying you're a terrible person. But for me personally, I was upset about it. Like it gave me the ick, if you will. Okay. I was like, I want to be there for their games. I want to be there for their practices. I don't want to have to beg my boss to take time off just to bring them to the doctors. And I don't want to stress about it. When they're sick, I want to be able to just say, okay, you can stay home and it not be a big deal and not have to stress about like, oh my gosh, you know, I have to take time off from work. I already took time off. My boss is going to be mad, blah, blah, blah. Like, and that's a very real thing, especially if you have a boss that doesn't have kids. Okay? Which I had. And when I tell you, like, it was literally like scary asking her for like time off or something because of the children. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't have to choose family or work. You should be able to have both. But anyways, so I was like, I kind of have this. It could be a multi-million-dollar business and I'm just sleeping on it. I'm just like, nah. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. So that's when I started to actually like start actually taking it more seriously. Just, you know, I started training and, you know, learning more things and whatnot, because I'm sorry, like, how am I going to help you make money if I don't know what I'm doing? So, you know, I started taking trainings more seriously and stuff like that. And like now I'm to a point where I'm ready for the organization. I'm ready for the organization. So I started, you know, different things. Like I'm ready for the social sales. I'm ready for that stuff. And I'm doing it. Started building my organization slowly but surely. You know, I've learned a lot more about product and stuff, and I'm more confident with being like, this will do X, Y, Z. Doing the things. Treating it like a real business, so it will pay me like a real business. All right, we're going to go in with the Boss Babe palette because we love her. I mean, can you stand it? I love her. I just love her. I can't get away. Can't get enough. I think I'm going to keep this pretty simple because I don't know how much longer I have out of my children behaving. So, and I want to take some photos of Oliver today because I'm the worst mom ever. He had turned 6 months last month, okay? He's 7 months now. And I always take the monthly photos. I never took his 6-month photos. Never. Never took them. So now he's 7 months and like a week. So I'm like, I need to get those done. I can't be skipping more. At least, like, I love taking them because I have the chalkboard. Why did I say that like that? The chalkboard. And I love to look back and see how big they were and how many teeth they had at what age and stuff like that. So luckily for 6 months, he did have a doctor's appointment. So I have all of that in record. Anyways, it's just like, dang. This is the first kid, my 4th kid, that I missed his 6-month photos. But my living situation is all over the dang place right now. So I got to give myself a little grace. Like I said in the parenting book, give yourself some grace. If you want to know the name of the book too, it's called How to Stop Losing Your SHIT on Your Kids. I haven't finished it. I haven't finished listening to it. So far it's pretty good, but at the same time, like I said, like it's just, I find it very difficult for me to implement some of these things when I really don't have a way to actually implement some of these things. You know what I mean? So that I do find a bit difficult. But I get what she's saying. Like, it resonates for sure. It's just tough, you know? Like, she's like, oh, you need to implement self-care. You need to find time for self-care and find time for yourself and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, do I, though? But do I? Because I feel like that's not really possible. I'm just putting a little bit of this pinky color in my crease. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but we're going somewhere. I'm going somewhere with it. I love this color. It's like mauve-y, but it's very light. Like, it's not a heavy color. So I tend to be kind of like picky on when I use it. Okay. And I'm going to add a little touch of this dark brown, which I always use because I love me some dark brown. On the crease. And the outer corner. We're going to put that in both outer corners and then we're going to blend it. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Okay, we're going to buff it out. We're not going to just leave a big blob of brown shadow. Anyways, like I was saying earlier about like judging parents and those posts and stuff. I'm not saying I don't agree with a lot of it, because there is a lot of it I do agree with. However, I just feel like we're not taking into account how awful that's making a lot of parents feel, who are already struggling. Okay, like I have enough confidence in myself and my parenting to know that sometimes I do wrong, and I do try to apologize to them for that. But I also know that I'm a human being and that I'm not actually traumatizing my children. Okay? Like, at the end of the day, those kids know that I absolutely adore them, that I love them, and that's why they try me so hard. If your kids try you really hard, it's probably because they know that you love them and that you're not actually, like, I'm not actually going to abandon them. Has it been tempting? But they know that, right? Like, they know that I'm not actually going to physically hurt them. They know that I'm not going to abandon them somewhere. So they just push and push and push and push and push and push and beat the crap out of me, because they know that at the end of the day, no matter what, I still love those little effers. So I just feel like if your kids are trying you, constantly trying you, you're probably doing something right. And you need to give yourself a little bit of grace. You need to give yourself a little grace. Your kids know that we could all use, some improvement. My kids could use some improvement. Is there a book on how to stop being a crappy... Huh? Is there books for them to listen to on how to better their childing? Because sometimes I question their childing a lot, okay? It's not always my parenting. Sometimes it's their childing. Like, is there a parent protective services? Because sometimes I'm feeling bullied by my own children. Okay? And I don't think that gets talked about enough. Like, before I had kids, I totally was like, oh, if your kids act up or your kids are bad or whatever, like, that's your fault. It's a parent's fault. But as a parent, I'm like, no. Sometimes they just bad. Sometimes them kids are just bad. Okay? And it has nothing to do with you. It really doesn't. You think it does, but it really doesn't. Anyways, here I am saying, oh, I'm going to keep this simple. And I'm just off on a tangent putting eyeshadow on. I promise you one day I'm going to give you a real, for real, like 5-minute face. Because I really do have one that I do a lot. I just never tend to do it on here. It's for you. But I do have a legit, like, 5-minute, like, I just want to look somewhat polished, put together to get out the door. But I don't need, like, makeup. Lord. Anyways. If you're a struggling parent, I feel you. I hear you. I promise you're not traumatizing your kids if you had a bad day. You're not. Okay, sometimes them kids are just bad. And they probably get it from their father. All right. Brows. And do some brows. We're going to do some setting spray. We're going to do some mascara.
Mom, is Grandma's one of your subscribers?
I think so. He's asking if my mom is one of my subscribers. I believe she is. I can't. Yeah, like, whenever I see a post, though, and it's like, putting your hand on your child is literally abuse. Screaming at them is literally abuse. Stop screaming at them. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Stop doing this. And I just cringe because I'm like, there is somebody out there that, yelled at their kid today and they're reading this and they're bawling their eyes out. It's also not helpful for first-time parents that read that, right? And they don't read any other context. Like, there's no other, oh, hey, do this instead. It's not like do this, not this. It's not like hey, if you're struggling, try this instead. Nope, it's just don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So then a lot of first-time parents, they're like nervous to even parent at all. And they just straight up don't parent. And then their 2-year-old is running their life. And they're like, well, I don't want to traumatize them. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you're not traumatizing them. You still need to parent them. You can gentle parent, but you still have to parent. Okay, there's gentle parenting, and then there's passive parenting, and then there's just not parenting at all. And a lot of people are getting them all confused. Gentle parenting still has, like, consequences and stuff to their actions. All it is just trying to help your child deal with their emotions. But, like, dang, man, I get big feelings too, buddy. And sometimes it's hard for me to control them. So who's going to come out and gentle parent me? Okay? Because sometimes I'm struggling with them big feelings. Especially when you got a kid that looks at you and says, like, no, straight to your face. And then laughs at you. You just want to, like, square up. You just want to square up in the parking lot. Like, they don't remember that their mother's a thug.
Mom, what did you say?
Nothing, JJ. I said you're a sweet, precious gem, and I just love you forever and ever and ever and never change.
It doesn't take that long to say that into the camera.
That's what I said.
Well, that.
No, don't.
But that
Don't.
you said was very short. So
Anyways, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna put my mascara on. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put my 10 years younger setting spray on. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Now I'm gonna pause and put mascara on. And I'll BRB. Okay, I'm back. I am back. I put our Fiber Lush mascara on. What am I gonna do for my lips? I think I'm gonna put some liner on. This is our liner in the color neutral. I should have done this off camera. Cause this is not easy.
Why does it look like you're rubbing a pencil on your face?
I am rubbing a pencil on my face today.
Oh. And that's gross.
It's a lip pencil.
Oh.
You want me to line your lips?
No. I'm not a girl.
You don't have to be a girl.
It's a boodle bus. Boodle boo.
I think.
We're flying in the sky. And then we go hit. We're going down.
I'm not good at this. Okay. Lips is something I'm not good at. You know why? Because I have crappy lips. I do. I just do. But this color is like pretty much the same color as my lips, which is, I mean, good, but
I need a tissue.
I'm just going to put a gloss on and call it a day because, I mean, after all, we're only going to the playground, so I don't need to be all glammed up to go to the playground. If we go to the playground. I don't know, it's kind of cold out, but at the same time, like, I kind of just want to let them run around and go nuts so they can
play football.
chill out. Can you? Oh my gosh, what a great idea.
I don't want football gloves. I need a tissue.
Tell me why this boy and his little brother, not just him, they begged me at the beginning of football season to get them gloves, football gloves, when I was buying all of their gear. So I was like, fine, whatever. You know, I'm not already spending like $400 on your football stuff. Yeah, like, let's just get $50 gloves. So, so I got them both a pair of gloves. And they used them for like 3 practices and then they never used them again. So that's super cool. And then now that football is over, JJ wants to wear them to play. So he's sneaking into my video. Go ahead, say hi.
Hi.
He needs a haircut badly.
I do.
He does. I already scheduled you one though. You and Dominic, I scheduled you a haircut. I could cut their hair, but I don't like to cut their hair because they complain.
She cut my ear one time.
JJ.
She cut my ear one time.
I did cut his ear one time.
I do not trust her cutting my hair.
JJ, that was like 4 years ago.
It was not 4. That was like
yes,
2.
it was. That was years ago. We lived in our old house. I think that was a pandemic haircut. That was one of like the first times I cut your hair.
Yeah, and you cut my ear.
And he was like, you cut my ear. I was like, no, I didn't. Stop complaining. And I really did cut his ear.
Yeah, and then we look at my ear.
And I was like, oh, sorry.
What's that? What's that? It's a cut. Oh. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I can't stand when they're right. No, don't.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
No, you won't. Do you have a relationship with my subscribers?
No. Open the door. No. You guys can't.
Dominic, you want to come in and say hi?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, they want to say hi. There's Dominic.
Hi.
There's Ashton. Ashton, come here.
Hi.
Come here. Come to the front.
Say hi.
JJ, stop.
Hi.
This is Ashton. He's 3. And he's crazy.
This is Dommy. He's 6.
This is Dominic.
I'm
He's
JJ,
6. And he's
I'm 9.
crazy.
I'm 9.
And this JJ. He's 9. And he's 369. Bad boy time. And then Oliver's laying on the bed staring at us like, what in the world are they doing?
Yeah. How old are me?
How old are you?
Yeah.
You're 3. Look, he's got a man bun. Because he's got the best hair. The best curls, the best hair ever. It's messy right now, but just trust me on this. No. No. Okay, get down. Boys, settle down. All right, so anyways, we got it done, all right? So, Mom, oh no. You come here, you okay? He just fell. He just fell. Anyways, he's okay though. You're okay, right? No, you're not. Oh, sorry. Mama 4 boys getting it done, getting her makeup done, doing the things. Okay, we're doing the things. So I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next week. Make sure to go and shop the sales. I'm gonna put the shopping link for makeup and stuff down there. You'll see all the sale items. There's a huge blowout sale. Shop the sale. Okay? Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. Make sure to return your carriage, your shopping cart. Don't litter. Watch my last video. Learn how to get all the deals, all the steals and deals this holiday season and even not holiday season. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good week. I'll see you next week. See you on the flip side. Hopefully with no kids. Bye.